Okay, so we are waiting for Palia update 0.180. Um, they said it was going to take approximately 3 hours starting at 7 a.m. Pacific time. It is now 10:23, so that's still about 3 hours, but we're still waiting to get into the game. But I thought that I would go over some of the new features in the update while we're waiting. So I think there's going to be quite a few updates that are going to be very, very fun. There's new friendship level 5 quests for Gina, Hecla, and Einar, which is really, really cool because I've pretty much maxed out all of the villagers except for Zeki. I need to get him to level 5, and I probably would have been able to do that last week, except that I went out of town on Friday for Memorial Day weekend. My son had a baseball tournament in Bend, Oregon. That was quite a trip. 7 hours drive there and 7 hours drive back, plus four baseball games, and kids running around, and the adults having cocktail hour every night. So that was quite the adventure, but we had a lot of fun. So I'm really, really looking forward to jumping back into Palia and checking out Gina, Hecla, and Einar's level 5 quests. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to get those up to level 5. Um, but we've already reached level 4 for all of them, so we'll just keep grinding away at that. Apparently now there's going to be a new Grand Harvest house. That means a double-decker house, 2 stories. So that's going to be really, really cool. I hope it's not too expensive, but um, we can purchase the blueprints for the Grand Harvest House at City Hall. And apparently it's going to take 1 hour and 36 minutes of real time to build, which is about 2 days, I think. A little under 2 days Palian time. I know that they've tweaked the build times for a lot of the add-on buildings to be more in line with Palian time as opposed to real-world days. Because I think when I built the large room extension onto my harvest house, it took like 2 days, literally real time, for that to get going. Um, there's a whole bunch of new items that are now available. Builder's small wood crate, Builder's large wood crate, Builder's wood floor, wood pillar, wood ramp, wood wall, small stone crate, large stone crate, stone floor, stone pillar, ramp, and wall. Um, So building blocks have a limit now of 1,000 pieces, but that is included in the 3,000 total decor pieces. They've added books as decoration items, so you can put those on the bookshelves that you build. Um, let's see. The following items are now available. Kaleri's Choice Book. This book is magical in that its appearance changes whenever you place it. Okay, so that's pretty cool. So I guess if you don't like the way the book looks, just put it back in your inventory and place it again. We got the Astronomer's Tome, Majiri Dictionary. Ooh, Majiri Dictionary. I really, really hope that you're going to be able to open that book and read it, because that will add a whole bunch of lore um, and just coolness, I guess. Bird spotting manual. That might be an Easter egg, um, because I think they are going to be adding birds of some sort, so that you. There was talk that there was going to be livestock. So instead of having to buy the eggs from Zeki, that you could actually make eggs with a livestock farm. I don't think that's going to be in this update. I haven't heard anything about that, but that would be really, really cool. Um, there's an adventure novel, an embossed tome, handmade guide, poetic anthology, architectural treatise, romance novel, and navigator's notebook. So I'm really, really hoping that you're going to be able to open those books and get a little bit more lore from Palia. I don't know, again, if that's going to be in this update or future updates, but I'm really hoping that they're going to be working on that. And you can get those books at the register at the library. Okay, so that's going to be really cool. They've added pavers to the game, so you can make paths on your plot. So that's going to be cool. Looks like there's going to be a square concrete paver, wood plank paver, sandstone flagstone paver, terracotta paver, wood slab paver, and round concrete paver. So if you go to palia.com/news/patch-180, you'll be able to read all that information. I guess it's kind of odd because those recipes can be obtained from Badru, which I don't know. That seems a little bit weird that you get them from Badru and maybe not from Tish. It looks like now they've added Muujin plushies. So there's the regular Muujin plush, the banded Muujin plush, and the blue bristle Muujin plush. The blue bristle is going to be super difficult to get, especially if you're a solo player. Getting those blue bristles is really, really hard. Basically, you're going to have to find people who are hunting the blue bristles and then just kind of jump in and hope that you get a hit on one. I hope that they change the blue bristles a little bit. I mean, even if it was an added second before they go invisible, you can still see them a little bit. It's kind of like what is it? I want to say Terminator. It's not Terminator. It's the oh my gosh, I can't think of it. Oh geez, this is gonna bug me now. But basically, it turns invisible with a little bit of shadow, kind of warpiness to it, so that even if they added a second before it went invisible, that would make a huge difference. Looks like also now there's going to be plushies for insects. So garden ladybug plush, lunar fairy moth plush, proud horned beetle plush, and lantern bug plush. So I don't know if that's going to be. I think there are two types of lantern bug, but it looks like it's going to be the green lantern bug and not the blue one. You can now buy picket fences from Tish. So the white picket fence, white picket swing fence, and white picket double gates. So that'll be interesting. I personally took out all of the fences on my plot. They're super annoying to place, and so I took them out and I was going to replace them because I bought some writs to make the buildable plot size bigger, and tried to put them back, and I was like, okay, screw this. So I really hope that they make adding the fences a little bit easier. But I don't think that's going to be in this particular update. There are now chat bubbles. So messages typed in chat can now show up as chat bubbles above the player. I think that might be kind of cool because then you'll know who's actually saying it. So it says this will work for any chat, whisper, nearby, or server, so long as you're able to see the player. You can turn them on or off depending on if they get annoying or not. I don't know how they're going to be implemented, but it doesn't look too bad based on this little GIF that's playing on the Palia website. Um, One thing that I'm really, really excited for is now you can play Hot Pot at the Underground. Um, Hot Pot was one of the things that I missed out on because I started playing the game about a month ago, so I never got to experience it. So it says here, how Zeki managed to find and install several of these Hot Pot tables remains a secret with him, it seems. Note, instead of tickets, players can earn some gold with each round. Hot Pot is available during underground market hours 6 p.m. to 3 a.m. Palian time. Um, like I said, I've never experienced Hot Pot, and I was actually hoping that Hot Pot would help to fulfill the cook together um, weekly guild task. It doesn't mention anything about that, but I'm super hoping that that's true. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can log on real quick. If not, we'll just keep going with the update notes. Nope, still down. Okay, so Muujins will now carry over their health even after escaping. Previously, their health would be reset to full. Oh my gosh, that is gonna help so much with the Blue Bristle Muujin. Like I said, once they disappear, you're just kind of shooting blindly and hoping that you hit them. They're really hard to track once they go invisible. So now it also says party members will now share loot for most gathering activities. So that's wood cutting, mining, insect catching, and hunting, which I think means that if you're in a party, if you invite people to be a party member and they're able to one shot, say like a Sernuk or what are they called? Oh my gosh, I haven't played this game in so long. I'm forgetting everything. Choppa. So the regular Choppa or the regular Sernuk, those are really easy to one shot. But as long as you're in a party and someone one shots one of those, well, I guess the Muujin also, the standard Muujin can be one shot. The loot is dropped for everyone. So that also means that the tiniest trees, if you have the exquisite axe, the tiniest trees also take one hit. The tiniest stone also take one hit. Some of the insects take one hit, right? So you'll be able to share in the loot even if they're gathered in one hit. It looks like here there's going to be additional graphic settings for PC. So it says note, a static image preview will overlay to help you test out certain options. We're also working to add more to the Switch. I don't have, well, my son has a Switch, but I don't play this game on Switch. But I think anything that they add to the Switch is going to be beneficial to players that play on the Switch, obviously. There's going to be more economy updates. So the gold limit was increased from 300,000 to basically 1,000,000, so 999,999 gold. Renown limit is now increased from 1,000 to basically 10,000, so 9,999 renown. A lot of players were saving up their renown. Luckily, I never got to the 1,000 limit, but a lot of people were leaving renown on the table because they were saving it up. But now I don't think that's going to be a problem. A few quests had their gold and renown rewards increased. I'm hoping we get those retroactively because, like I said, I'm maxed out on everyone except Zeki, so I've done most of the quests. So hopefully when we get into Palia, I'll have a whole bunch of renown and gold in addition. I don't know if they're going to do that or not. So drop chances for decor and plushies from Zeki's machine have been increased. That's going to be nice. I haven't actually gotten any plushies from Zeki's machine yet. I think I've gotten only a couple decor pieces. Everything else has mostly been fairly easy stuff to get just in game anyway, so that was kind of annoying. It says also here the gold earned from gathering skills, foraging, insect catching, hunting, and fishing have been rebalanced for more even distribution. So the sell value for most common, rare, epic, and legendary items have been adjusted, with the majority being increased. That said, for mining, the sell values for starstones have been reduced, so the skill is more in line with other gathering skills. That's unfortunate. So it says example by base sell value include jewel winged dragonfly has been increased from 350 gold to 440 gold, shimmer fin 130 gold increased to 315, azure chopatail increased from 350 to 705. That's pretty cool because the azure chopatail is actually pretty hard to get, even, I mean, unless you have the dispel arrow, I guess. But I think with the dispel arrow it still takes 3 shots for the choppa, the azure choppa. Next, over half of the furniture, decor, and crafter recipes have been adjusted to cost less in terms of requirements. Overall, we targeted recipes that felt overly costly and brought them closer to average values. As mentioned in dev update, about 50% of work table recipes have changed, with over 85 of those having the recipe cost reduced. Okay, so I guess that means 15% of the recipes are increased in cost, which I guess is neither here nor there. They really do have to work on rebalancing things. And so at least they're making an attempt. So looks like here they gave 3 examples. The Kilima bench sapwood plank has gone from 35x to 20x. Dragontide wardrobe flow infused plank was reduced from 40 to 30. Pallium bars 6 to 4. The Bellflower Grand Fountain stone brick was reduced from 100 to 40. Pallium bars are unchanged. The time it takes to craft silver and gold bars has been reduced. That's nice. Oh my goodness. Silver bar crafting time 1 hour 56 minutes has been reduced to 9 minutes. Gold bar crafting time from 3 hours 53 minutes down to 18 minutes. And that's on the basic smelter. So I'm wondering if the upgraded smelter, the heavy smelter, if that's going to be even less. That's crazy, actually. But I guess that makes sense. Silver and gold is, fairly hard to come by anyway. So the amount of gold in both Kilima Village and Bahari Bay treasure chests have been increased across the board. That's unfortunate. I hope, again, that's retroactive because I found quite a few of those chests. So we've removed more common drops such as stone and sapwood from rummage piles. Goodbye single stone. That's nice. Yeah, sometimes the rummage piles, the rewards you get are fairly mundane again. I know for like the choppa pile, like every once in a while it's like 3 fur, and fur is absolutely useless. So I'm hoping they did something with the choppa pile as well, but it looks like we're gonna get more uncommon things from the rummage piles at least. Another big thing is that amber is now available for all of the different types of trees: oak amber, birch amber, juniper, and pine. All of those are going to be sellable for 350 gold, and it's possible for amber to drop from planted trees on your housing plot as well. All flow infused wood drops have been increased. Okay, that's cool, I guess. I mean, I don't think it was that hard to get flow infused wood, especially if you look at the chat in the evening and nighttime hours. You just find the grove and chop them down. You usually got from anywhere between like I don't know, 20 and 40. So I've never really had all that much trouble getting flow wood. I guess it means that you don't have to find the flow grove like every single night, so that'll leave more time for other activities. The cost to purchase copper storage upgrade has been decreased from 25,000 to 10,000. I didn't think that that was actually that unreasonable, to be honest, but um, you know, I it doesn't mention the iron storage chest, but maybe they reduced that too, because I think the iron one was like 50,000. So if they reduced the copper one to 10, I'm guessing they also reduced the iron one maybe down to 25. So you will now receive free buildings for reaching specific levels in the furniture making skill. So level 2 you'll get a small room. Level 3 Kilima porch. Level 4 fireplace add-on. Level 5 medium room. Level 6 Kilima bay window. Level 7 Kilima pavilion. Level 8 large room. That's unfortunate because I'm definitely way far in the furniture building. Like definitely, I think, well, not that far. I think I'm level like 15 or 16, but that's kind of cool. Again, I hope we get those retroactively. Oh yeah, note, this is retroactive and returning players will receive these rewards via the mail. That's kind of unfortunate though, because I just purchased the Kilima Pavilion, and the bay window and medium room, all of that stuff. So I'm gonna have all of those waiting for me apparently. I think I also had the fireplace basically I think I have all of these. Um, so several buildings have had their cost and build time significantly reduced. Harvest house down from 8 hours to 30 seconds. That's crazy. That is crazy. Kilima door down from 1 hour to 5 minutes. Kilima bay window down from 1 hour to 8 minutes. Fireplace add-on down from 2 hours to 22. Small room 4 hours to 24 minutes. Medium room 6 hours to 36 minutes. Large room 8 hours to 42 minutes. Narrow hallway section 2 hours to 18 minutes. Windmill down from 2 hours to 10 minutes. Kilima porch 1 hour to 12 minutes. Gazebo 4 hours to 36 minutes. Kilima pavilion 4 hours to 21 minutes. Kilima courtyard 4 hours down to 1 hour and 12 minutes. That's absolutely crazy. I didn't mind actually having it take quite a while because building does take quite a while. So, oh wow. And the times displayed is not real time, it's Palian time. So 30 seconds Palian time is like 3 seconds. um, I think it's like, I think 1 minute is like an hour Palian time. So that's absolutely crazy. The price to purchase each gardening plot has been reduced. Well, that sucks for me because I've bought them all. So again, hopefully that's retroactive, although it doesn't say. Apples and blueberries have been adjusted to buff harvest boost instead of speedy grow. Some changes to worm farms and fertilizer have been made. Speedy grow fertilizer will no longer be obtained by glowworm farms, which I don't know if I like that, but that's okay. So you're gonna have to spend your gardening metals at the guild store to get speedy grow. So I guess I'm not going to be getting speedy grow because I'm saving all my metals for the actual items, like the recipes. The output for worm farms has been streamlined. By default, most items will result in harvest boost fertilizer. However, inputting items classified as sweet or dessert will result in quality up. I thought quality up was already craftable at your craft table. I'm pretty sure that's the case. The output for glowworm farms has been streamlined. Wait. Oh, okay. So both for the worm farms and the glowworm farms have been streamlined. I don't know what they mean by streamlined, um, but we'll have to see. By default, most items will result in harvest boost, fertilizer, no change. However, inputting items classified as sweet or dessert will result in quality up. So I guess that's for... Okay. That seems like... that seems like a repeat. I'm not exactly sure where they're going with that. Oh, well, I guess that's for the glowworm farms, right? But... Huh. Yeah, I'm not sure. We're gonna have to check that out. It's a little bit hard to parse what they're actually trying to say there. Purchasing Speedy Grow and Harvest Boost from the gardening store will grant 50 up from 20. Okay, so it's going to cost the same amount of gardening tokens or medallions or whatever they are, but you'll get 30 more than previous. Players will now receive free seeds for reaching specific levels in the gardening skills early on. Oh no, this is not retroactive? Come on. That would have been really, really good. I mean, for all of these updates, I feel like they should make them all retroactive because, I mean, think of how many people have already gotten to level 10. Level 10 isn't that hard to get. I mean, I think I got level 10 in basically everything in like 2 weeks. So that's a shame that that one's not retroactive. The Flutterfox pet is now available for purchase for 850 coins. I personally don't care about that. I mean, they're cute, but I'm not going to spend real world money to get that. I mean, I'm not going to spend real world money to get anything in this game, to be perfectly honest. I want the game to succeed, but also spending that kind of money just for cosmetic things, I don't know. That's just not my personality. So it looks like here that there's also some new outfits. The Femme Fatale Vampiric. Yeah, 2,550 Palia coins. That's crazy. Sakura, Spring, Autumn, Summer, and Winter. 2550 and 6375 Palia coins. And the Palcat Pal, Sandy, Snowy, or Nocturne. 1,700 or 3,400. Couple more outfit bundles: Spice Supplier and Butter Flyer. Again, pretty expensive. And then there's a couple of bug fixes. So for gameplay, they fixed some cases when players would get locked up while cooking. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That happened to me all the time, so I'm really, really glad. I mean, luckily they have that unstuck button, but that really, really helps. Note, we're aware this might not address every instance, so please continue sending more details to our devs to investigate if you run into this. The Pebbled Plunder accomplishment has been tweaked to unlock more consistently. You will also be able to see what pebbles you've already collected as you progress. Okay. Social, fix some instances in which players were unable to send chat messages and or see new ones being sent. However, we are aware that some overlapping bugs and some issues may still persist. Maps and World realigned some decorative spring decor throughout Kilima Village to be better positioned. And on the Switch, they fixed an issue where players may sometimes freeze and or crash while near Tamala's house in Bahari Bay. Housing and decor removed the unintentional collision that was applied to some plantable flowers. premium cosmetics, the flower crown from the Folk Flowers outfit should now remain attached to your character when you move. A couple of top known issues. New to 0.180, friend and item requests may sometimes not appear until the received player logs back on or changes servers. Other issues. We're aware of an increased huntable creature getting stuck. We're aware of an increase of huntable creatures getting stuck, teleporting, glitching out, and/or pathing issues. Okay, yeah, I hope that changes, because sometimes, especially with the proud horns, they'll teleport through a cliff, and then they're hard to find. But usually they teleport onto the plateau where the cliff was. So hopefully they'll address that fairly soon. Planted trees may appear on different housing plots after they have grown. The player character may have fixed expressions when using emotes. As a workaround, this can be reset by going in and out of the collections menu. We're aware that some players are experiencing issues completing the Prove Your Devotion quest requirement to plant 5 wild trees on your plot. I didn't have that issue, but at least they're looking into that. Okay, it is 10:54. Let's try to get into the game again. No. Alright, this update is taking a lot longer than anticipated. Hopefully they will be up by 11 o'clock. I'm just going to quickly check Twitter to see if they have any update. Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't look like they have any update yet. Yeah, I was hoping that going through those patch notes would have been enough time. Like I said, they scheduled it from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. Pacific time. And like I said, it's now almost close to 11 a.m. Don't exactly know. I'm going to try to exit the game real quick and log on again. Hopefully that will do it. And I don't know if the patch is going to require I don't know if the patch is going to require a download on Steam. I'm guessing that it does, right? Yeah, so still down for maintenance, unfortunately. So I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead and take a break, get myself something to eat, and then hopefully by 11 a.m. things will be up and running. So I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, I'm back. Got something to eat. It is now 11:09 a.m., so they're way over their estimated time. I might just have to call it for the stream and then have a new stream when they are finally back online. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like they probably ran into some issues. I feel like in these types of situations, you should under promise and over deliver. So maybe next time they'll say down for 4 hours and hopefully, or maybe down for 5 hours, and then hopefully it'll be only 2 hours or something. I'm gonna go ahead and exit out of the game one more time and try to jump back in. And like I said, I wonder if there's gonna be something that you need to download on Steam before it'll work. I'm not sure how the updates are handled. Well, I guess yeah, I don't know. I really hope that this comes up fairly soon. I'm just really hoping that the Gina, Hecla, and Einar quests are gonna take some time, because these updates don't come frequently enough. And I know I'm going to be in the same situation where I have pretty much everyone maxed out, if not all the way maxed out by then. And so I don't know what I'm going to do in between updates. I do think that there's going to be a rather large summer update. So whatever 0.181 is going to be, I think they're going to have a pretty major update. But unfortunately, I think that's where I'm going to leave it for this particular stream until we can finally jump back into the game. I just don't really have anything more to say. You know, up until then. So, unfortunately, that was a little bit of an anticlimactic stream. But I'm excited to jump back into the game when it is up and available. So thank you if you've joined me, and maybe thank you for watching, and maybe you'll join me next time.